Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. More of the same. Hi, thank you for tuning into the Tom Patelson Show. Yeah, I saw Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, and it's more of the same. Tell you what I mean. Ghostbusters started its franchise in 1984 with the original, and then Part 2 came out in 1989. The all-female cast came out in 2016, which people really need to stop bagging on. It's fine. It follows the exact same formula as the rest. Then Ghostbusters Afterlife in 2021, and now Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Where do I start? Do I start with the plot? No, let's start with the new cast. Well, let's start with, we have the original cast for Ghostbusters 1 and 2. The all-female cast is not considered canon. And then Afterlife brings in the new characters of Paul Rudd, Carrie Conn, Finn Wolfhard, and McKenna Grace, who plays Phoebe Spengler. That is Egon Spengler's granddaughter. And the reason we don't have Egon is because Harold Ramis passed away in 2014. Rest in peace, Harold. So the plot of every Ghostbusters movie is the same. It is, there's something going on and we don't know what it is, but we think it's just this. But it turns out to be this, which is the entrance of the final boss. If you're playing a video game, this is the big boss at the end, and we must stop the entrance of the final boss, or else the world will be consumed and the world will perish. But we mess that up, we fail at that, the big boss does show up, and then we have to defeat the final boss. That's every Ghostbusters movie. They follow every detail of that. And this one is no different. What's different about this one, and it was kind of a rough watch for that, is I know how it's going to end. I know the big boss will show up, and all the other stuff is just going to be a lead up to that. So I felt myself being a little bored. Except it's the Ghostbusters, and I love the Ghostbusters as a franchise, and I love the proton packs and the Ecto-1, and I love all of that, but it is more of the same. I'm not really interested in the Paul Rudd, Carrie Conn relationship. I don't care about Finn Wolfhard. Phoebe is really nice. She's a great character. McKenna Grace is a great actress. So I'm more interested in that. And when the other Ghostbusters show up, when Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Ernie Hudson show up, it's fun, and I like that. Bill Murray has 2-3 lines at most. Doesn't really look like he wants to be there. I'll just say that as an actor's choice of watching. Doesn't look like he wants to be there. The review of the movie. Did I like it? I did. But it is more of the same. If Ghostbusters is your jam, it is more of the same. The plot is the same. The scenes are somewhat the same. The graphic design looks the same. The costumes, the jokes, it's all stuff you've seen before. Yeah, that's why the first two are the best. That's why Ghostbusters, the original from 1984, is the best one, because we'd never heard of a proton pack. We didn't know you could catch a ghost using electricity and other forms of electronics. I mean, that was a novel idea and an interesting way to show ghosts, which had never been done before as far as I'm aware of. But yeah, Ghostbusters, the original, just nails it. And this is another of the same thing. I liked it. If it's more of your jam, you will love Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, but it is more of the same. It's time for a little shout out. This comes from my review of True Detective Night Country, which got a lot of people really upset, I should say. IVORC8957. This guy is terrible? And then Nick Cager says, he's joking, right? I assume he is. And then Mr. Fiddle D says, HBO hiring struggling actors to fake praise for their crap? We don't have to like the same things to be friends. We don't. I have plenty of friends that we disagree on stuff all the time. We don't have to like the same things to be friends. And that's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, that was a lightning fast review of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I left out the spoilers of things, so if you wanted to see that, you won't know the specifics of what I discussed. The only thing that I will spoil is that there's no Rick Moranis, and I really wanted Rick Moranis to show up, but I know the actor himself has retired from acting. Well, I believe he has anyways. But that's a quick review of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Go see it if the Ghostbusters are your jam, or if you're a younger person who hasn't seen any of the Ghostbusters, watch the first one and then watch this one. And you'll get caught up almost instantaneously. It'll be fantastic for you. Till I see you next time, as always, peace, love, live long and prosper. And I mean it.